Yo, Shinji, what's up, my boy? So we really need you to get in that Ava like right now because like Angels is really turn up city A through Z right now, bro. And like it's looking hectic out there, but like I said, nerves, we really need you like right now, bro. So if you get in that Ava for me, you be doing me a solid, bro. I don't want to get in that Ava no more. You guys just all this senseless killing, this senseless violence. I've been forced to get in the Ava. I never wanted to get in it. Only got into it to get my dad's appreciation. And what are you looking around for? So I was looking for like who you thought you were talking to because first of all, secondly, I don't care if your daddy is the head director of NERV. God could be the head director of NERV. I don't care what you say to me. You ain't gonna talk to me like that again. I don't want to put my hands on your scrawny little Shinji. Don't make me do it. Now, like I said, you gonna get your in that Ava like right now. Shoot. Ooh, these white people up here, I don't know who they talking to like that. You better get it. You better get it.
What's up, you guys? Chase the Dark Sage here, back with another Funko Pop review for Neon Genesis Evangelion, the Funko Pop set. Now, before I get into it, y'all already know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button for your boy right now. In fact, hit it right now. Secondly, if you're a new viewer to the channel, welcome to the channel. I do Funko Pop content like reviews, hauls, unboxings, and we also talk about like anime stuff and Dragon Ball Z on the channel as well. But if you're a returning viewer / subscriber, welcome back to the channel. Thirdly, don't forget to follow your boy on Instagram at Dark Sage Collections. The link will be in the description below. Also, I do have a public Discord for all collectors and nerds called Sacred Discord of the Kais. That's free and it's able to be joined by anybody. So go ahead and the link will be in the description below. Just go ahead and join it. Now, let's go ahead and talk about these pops. Neon Genesis Evangelion. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I ain't never heard of this show before until these pops started coming out. Now, I saw Asuka coming out when the last SDCC came out, but I didn't really know who it was, so obviously I didn't get it at the time. But recently on my Instagram, my boy called CJH Designs, I'll probably link his Instagram in the description below. He sent me a picture of Asuka. He said New Grail, and I'm like, okay, but who is that? And so we went on to have a little conversation about the show and things like that, and then he recommended me the show, so I ended up watching it on Netflix. It's about like 28, maybe 29 episodes. It's below 30. A pretty quick watch. I'm not gonna lie, this anime, it's not my taste, but it's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. It's a really great anime, honestly. I was a little thrown off by the ending because I felt like some things just weren't right. It's cool and all, but the ending wasn't just for me, plus it's a mecha anime. Mecha animes ain't really my style. I'm more of the Shonen Jump, super mainstream type. Y'all can obviously tell by like the My Hero, the Naruto, Full Metal Alchemist, Dragon Ball Z and stuff on my channel. I did watch the show and I can say that I really enjoyed this show. I honestly like the characters more outside of the mecha suits than I did inside the mecha suits. Like, this is the one show where I love the dialogue way more than I like the action. And my favorite character from this show is best girl Asuka, so no arguments. But now let's go ahead and talk about these pops. So the first pop we got is Shinji. He's the main character of the show. He's the one that has to pilot the Ava. Basically, he's a super insecure kid. He cries more than Deku. When my friends told me that, I didn't believe it. When I saw it, I'm like, I didn't know it was possible, but it is. So I went into it with a little doubts, but I gave Shinji a chance, and I honestly was like, if I was in the same situation as him, I think I'd do a lot more crying than that. So I have no choice but to sympathize with Shinji and his character because he's honestly put in this predicament where it's like, dang, I don't want to do this, but if I don't do this, the world might like collapse or something like that and millions of people will die, so I got to. So he has a right to complain in my book. But Shinji is one of my favorite characters from the show. Obviously, probably one of the only ones that really have dialogue like that. And the one thing that I think Funko really missed with on this one, y'all made a school uniform for Asuka, but y'all didn't make one for Shinji. We see Shinji way more in his school uniform than we do in the mecha Ava suit pilot thing. I would definitely love to have a Shinji in his school uniform pop because that's mostly what I've seen him as. I've seen many pictures of him, and let's be real, you're not really focusing on the action or the mecha suits in this show. You're focusing on more of the characters, and I want to see him in his natural character state, basically. Secondly, we have another protagonist in the show, but she's mostly a side character, is Rei. Now, with Rei, she has a confusing background. She's not necessarily, I guess, it's going to be hard for me to explain this. She's not necessarily an organic human. Like, she wasn't born of natural human ways. Like, she was created, basically. Like, I think she had her mold or her sculpt or whatever was built off of, I don't know. I'm confused. I've watched 2 or 3 animes after this. So, a lot of the stuff is, like, out of my head. I forgot a lot of it. But I get the gist of the show because I watched all the episodes. But Rei, I like her suit. Very dull, very plain. It looks like it should be glow in the dark, which I think is a missed opportunity, but you know, it's all right. It's not bad. I would say like the paint job is, the paint job isn't bad or anything. So I have really nothing to complain about this. But like I said, they're all in their mecha suits. This one makes more sense in the form of her being in her mecha suit because we really don't see her outside of NERV like that, the company that they work for the Avas and all that. We don't really see her outside of that. So I'm cool with this being in the mecha suit, honestly. Next up, we up to my favorite character, Asuka. Now I love Asuka. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was really bored with the show until Asuka came in the picture. Asuka is best girl. I don't care what no one says. And no one could beat her. She's just this girl with a whole bunch of attitude who thinks she's number one. And she just believes that she could do anything on her own without anybody's help. And honestly, I love that attitude, especially from a female protagonist. Because we really don't see that much nowadays. We see like we usually see a insecure female protagonist who doesn't really believe in herself like that. And yeah, we get that arc with Asuka later on in the show, when it goes into the deeper feels type episodes, which I really do like as well. But Asuka's my favorite character. I just love the back and forth between her and Shinji and her just against everybody else, really. And we also got another Asuka pop. This is her in her school uniform. This was a SDCC 2019 Summer Convention exclusive. I think this was exclusive to Hot Topic. Like I said, when I was collecting pops, this wasn't on my radar because I've never heard of the show. I've never seen it until this year. And I honestly could say we needed a schoolgirl uniform of Asuka. The way she's holding, the way she looks in this pop, the way she's posing and everything, this screams Asuka. After I saw the show and then I saw the pop, I'm like, I need that pop right now. Like, I really need it right now. The mold is great on it. The paint job is pretty good. I do have like a little yellow paint on my Asuka socks, but that's all cool. Like I always say, we are completionists, not perfectionists. But I really love the sculpt on these little pops. I really love the sculpt on Asuka the most, obviously because her character is the one that you really hear talk the most, I feel. And I just love Asuka, I'm not gonna lie. Now, one thing that weirded me out about these pops, Asuka came a little later than all the other Evangelion pops, but tell me why she has two 635s. Yeah, you're not just seeing that. There's two, they're both 635. I don't know why, I thought I was tripping at first, but I bought the con exclusive off of someone on Facebook, and I bought the 635, the one with her mecha suit, plug-in suit. I bought this on Hot Topic, so I don't know why they're both 635, but it's just a weird number thing on Funko. I'm pretty sure they're going to come out and re-release Asuka with a different number. I'm not sure. Last pop in the series, for now, is the Ava Unit 01. This is Shinji's Ava Unit that he pilots in the show. This is what he connects with in the show. Like, only he could connect with this. When everybody else tried to connect with it, it really didn't work like that. And I would explain why he could connect with it, but that kind of be a spoiler in the show. So, but I already kind of spoiled the Ray thing, but y'all, if y'all watch the show, if you already watched the show, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're gonna watch the show, then you won't remember until you watch it. But I love the paint job on this Evon Unit 1. Like my boy Vassal said, this is probably pop of the year right now. Like, this is a top contender. Right now it's up there. I'm not gonna say it is, but it's really a top contender. You're gonna have to really get something to wow me to beat this because whoo, the paint job on this, the sculpt on it. Oh man. I just love the way it looks. I love the way it feels. I love the way the fingers are in it. It just screams Evangelion, especially the way the mecha suits or the mecha robots are like super tall but super skinny. I feel like this Ava Unit pop just embodies all that because he's not a bulky robot. Obviously, you could tell from the pop sculpt. I just love it. Also, another thing that I noticed with this Neon Genesis Evangelion pops is that each of the boxes, besides characters that are like the same character, like two of the Oscars, each of their colors coincided with their character or their mecha suit, and I really love that detail. It's an outstanding detail from Funko, so I gotta commend you on that. But that's about it for the pops. I love the pops. There is a new Eva Unit 1 coming out for Hot Topic. It should be a bloody version, I believe. Pretty sure it's not gonna be hard to find. It's probably gonna be around 20 bucks. This one should be an easy cop. Obviously, I'm gonna have to get this because I gotta keep the collection complete as usual. But tell me what you guys think about this pop. Also, comment who's your favorite character from Neon Genesis Evangelion. I haven't seen the movie, so if y'all recommend me see the movie, go ahead, drop that down in the comments also below because I'm open to suggestions. I've heard that I should watch the movie, but I don't know the way my time is. But guys, that's it for the video. Now it's time to go on to my next section of the video, my next segment, the Black History Month shoutout. So let's go ahead and get to it. Alright guys, like I've done in previous videos of this month, it's February/Black History Month. So I gotta shout out a black content creator, whether they be on YouTube or Instagram, whether they're doing Funko Pop content or just any content really that's positive for the black community. So I'm about to do the first girl of this shout out, and it's gonna have to go to my girl, What's Poppin. She's also part of F Pop Gang. She's helped me a lot with Pops. She also does her own Funko Pop mystery unboxings, and she does Funko Pop reviews on her channel, well, not channel, her YouTube profile. So if y'all wanna go follow her, bow, y'all been seeing it, go ahead, follow her, and tell her that I sent y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I just like to say thank you, shout out to you, you deserve it, I admire you. Doing great work for the community, and you're just such a positive influence on everybody, honestly. I'd like to say thank you guys for watching. Dark Sage out, peace.